Internet, I'm David Gaudio, and today I'm going to be talking about Xenon. Now, before we begin, I've got to make two things clear. First of all, this video was made with a budget of 0. So, whenever I need a picture to show you, I'm just going to go like this, and hope you get the general idea of what I'm trying to do there. Second of all, this video is for school. I'm not really into making videos about elements, or anything educational, so probably never doing this again. Anyway, into Xenon. Xenon, as shown here by its handy-dandy periodic table square, is represented on the periodic table by the letters capital X, lowercase e. It has an atomic number of 54, which means it has 54 protons and 54 electrons, excuse me. It also has 77 neutrons. It has an atomic weight of 131.293. Now that all of that information's out of the way, I'm going to show you the Bohr model right here, which I'm required to show you by the school that's making me make this video. I hope you got something educational out of that. Okay, now, into the fun, important things about Xenon. It doesn't melt or boil because Xenon is a gas. It's a noble gas, so it doesn't react to anything, really. In fact, people used to think it was inert. They were wrong. I'll get more into that later. Anyway, if for whatever reason you wanted to buy Xenon, it apparently is supposed to cost about $12 per gram, but according to another source I found it on, it is about $300 per gram, so kind of a significant difference there. Anyway, the origin of the name Xenon is based off of the Greek word xenos, which means stranger, because when they found Xenon, it was pretty darn strange. It was a noble gas that didn't react to anything, and they thought it was inert, and then slowly began to get stranger and stranger and stranger. Anyway, it was discovered by Sir William Ramsay and M.W. Travers in 1898, when they were repeatedly distilling krypton for whatever reason, maybe to see what would happen. Anyway, when they did that, they found a new element, which is Xenon, which appears like this in certain conditions. So it glows blue. That was actually the wonderful the thing they inferred from their experience, is that the element glowed blue. Such a creative scientific mind right there. Anyway, Xenon is not inert, as I mentioned earlier. In fact, far from it. It actually is really important. There's about 0.086 parts per million by volume of Xenon present in Earth's atmosphere, which is important because, you know, that's what we breathe. And, second of all, it's used in lots of useful inventions, like car headlights, which are important because if we didn't have them, you wouldn't be able to see when you drove a car at night, or in vision-impairing conditions. Second of all, it's in some camera flashes, and third of all, and most excitingly, it's used in rocket boosters that shoot satellites up into space. So without Xenon, the government couldn't send cameras up into space to watch you while you're sleeping. Isn't that interesting? Now, moving on, Xenon-129, which is an isotope of Xenon, see, it does react to things, it's not all bad, in high quantities, Xenon-129 can be used as an anesthetic, and they used it to actually stop several babies from dying from brain conditions early in life, which is pretty cool. It's also one of the least abundant noble gases in the atmosphere, so it's pretty hard to find unless you find a Xenon-rich environment. So yeah, Xenon, there is so much about it we still don't understand, and it deserves its name of Xenon or Xenos or Stranger because it is strange, and it has a nice name, sounds nice. Anyway, this video is becoming me meandering a lot, so I'm just gonna cut it off now. Xenon is cool, elements are cool. And this has been David Gaudio talking about Xenon in his backyard. Thank you.